Hello Pisces, this is a bonus reading. So for some reason I felt an urge to do another reading for you guys, a second one. So, which is like weird because I haven't even finished the first readings for everyone yet. So here we are, but we're outside. Same disclaimers as always. Friendly reminder that tarot is for guidance and entertainment purposes only, therefore not responsible for what you do after reading. However, I'm here for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out crystalthingsheal.com, where you can book directly on the site. But also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Love and appreciate you. Alright, so I'm pulling some cards right now. I think that was relevant too. So I'm going to keep that. There was a card that flew, but it was only one card that flew. Okay, and it flipped over. It was the Three of Wands here. So I guess we are going to be using that deck for you guys. Some of you are being little warriors, and I can understand because I have been myself too, right? But it's saying, don't worry, be happy. I also find it very interesting that it's getting very loud. Are your thoughts loud? Are things happening in your surroundings? I've been out here all morning. It's been super silent. So I think that was relevant. We also have live your life to the fullest. So Spirit is definitely talking during your reading today. I don't know if you can hear that. It's loud. We do have Archangel Gabrielle helping you. They're the messenger of creativity and hope. I don't know why I can't speak right now. I've done like 6 readings already. Without a noise, without an interruption, with nothing. Very odd. I'll find out what's going on, guys, I promise. Anyways, interesting enough that the universe is saying, hey, we're here during your reading because the animal bond came up, right? It says to stand up for all animals. So this is saying your animal spirit guides, your animal totems, your power animals, they're all helping you with something right now. And they're helping you, giving you hope. So you're probably getting multiple signs right now of something that you should be doing, or something that, really good news, good fortune. It says to invite magic in. But I'm telling you, it's kind of like it's all over you. It's all around you. What is this? I like this energy. It has to do with your future. Not just this month. This has to do with the future for maybe the next 3 years. Because we have the Three of Wands here. But you're overthinking so much about decisions. What should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I leave this? Should I stay here? Should I, whatever. A lot of overthinking. And that's kind of sabotaging everything. So it's sabotaging everything. You're self-sabotaging yourself. Self-sabotaging yourself. Whatever. You know what I mean? Words are hard. Let's see what we have going on for our Pisces, please. You know what's interesting? Wow, Three Wands came out again. What's interesting is that I did your reading, right? However, you guys were the only one where I couldn't think of a title for you guys, and I said I was going to get back to you. I haven't posted them yet. They're going to get posted probably later today or tomorrow. So it's interesting that I'm doing another reading for you guys, where I felt the urge to do it. Maybe because the message wasn't done yet. Right? Anyways, back to the cards. It talks about a long journey. Right? You have to be bold to make this decision. It's it could be a challenge, but at the same time, it's not. You need unflappable courage. What is that? You have the pioneer here, right? But what does the pioneer do? The pioneer directs, right? The horses or whatever, the carriage. They decide what direction they want to go in. They have to be strong. They have to be decisive. They have to just do it sometimes. Sometimes they don't have enough time to react, so they just have to do it. By the way, I know my hair looks crazy. It's because I'm straightening it later. I have no products in it right now. Anyways, you're going to be really happy with what you're doing. You're stressing yourself out too much. I won't repeat that too many more times, hopefully. You're in your power, and you look really good doing it too. But you're just worried about your responsibilities. There's not so much that you're... Well, you are, but this is handling your responsibilities. Right? This is you looking really damn good. Money's flowing in, and you're looking really damn good. You're really, really close to your goal. You have 2 9s here. What's the 9s in numerology? It talks about the stage before completion, right? Before getting to that goal. But it talks about being really, really happy. It talks about being content. It talks about being stable. It talks about being fruitful. But I do want to point out, notice how they're doing it alone, right? This is something that you might have to do on your own. Even here. They're looking out, but on their own. The Tower, right? You may have had to leave a relationship or something in order to get this. So, safe to say this is talking about finances. So it's kind of like you couldn't be in that relationship if you wanted the other thing, which sucks. Oh my god, everything's flying out. Sorry. It's getting hot now. It's so weird. Like during your reading, it got loud, it got hot. What is happening? Here's you making that decision, right? You saw what wasn't going to work for your future. And then because of that, you were able to see what was going to work. But you had to do it on your own. It's, I have to do this for me. I just heard I love me more. This is making a decision to do what makes you happy, right? That fulfills your emotions. Oh, I didn't even realize this was in my hand. Wheel of Fortune. God, the timing is now. The timing is right. It's time to sign those papers. It's not even just the timing, but it really is, though. This is going to be for quite some time in your life. Things are going to go really well for you. You're no longer in the phase of loss, because I feel like that's what's holding you back. What if, what if, what if? But that's not who you are anymore. It's time to turn a new leaf. So sure, you're starting kind of from scratch again. In a way, in a sense, not really. But you're learning, right? You may have been doing this for a bit. Yeah, so you had to let things go in order for it to happen. And this is happening unexpectedly and a lot faster than you expected. There you go. A lot faster than you expected. It's, I think you had something in mind for quite some time. That's what it looks like. But then you probably manifested it a lot faster. And then you're like, oh no, what do I do? Can I do this or do that? And now you're looking into the new future of yourself. And it's like, you know, you have to do it for, you know, on your own and all that. And I don't see a problem with that. I see you doing that just fine. I just see the stress coming from it happening quickly or unexpectedly. But guess what, baby? It's time for change. It's time for you to move towards the sun. Because opportunities are coming to you left and right. Just bam, 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 bam. And it's like every time you turn, everywhere you go, is like, how is this happening? How is this all lining up, right? This should not be working for me, but it is. And be grateful. Your thoughts are your worst enemy. Ooh, hold on. You feel like you're not deserving of it or something of that sort. Like your thoughts are your worst enemy here. Don't do that to yourself. I need to watch my own reading because don't accept like shitty apologies from people too. Like when it comes to your relationship, I think they're going to be seeing that you're doing really well for yourself and they're going to try to come back. This is like an ex. And their offer is not going to be sincere. I don't see you taking it. But it could be a warning, like don't accept it. Pretty much they just want to sleep with you again. So that's something that has to be cut out. Make that decision. It's because they see you in the light, right? They're like, damn, they're looking really good right now. Other people are looking at them like, Yes, they are a soulmate, but we have many soulmates in our lives. They've been like in the shadows for quite some time. They probably kept you in the shadows too. I guess we're going into all the things, huh? Oh yeah, you're turning that down. But you're going to consider it for a little bit. But then you turn it down. You're like, love doesn't pay my bills. I tried the love thing and you didn't help. So and your guides are like, yay! Karma! Good karma's coming your way now. Because you're like, yeah. And they're like, oh my god, I will give you everything. I'm going to give you the world. Let's get married. Things that I never offered before in the past. I'm going to make you the happiest you've ever been. I want to give, you know, whatever. And you're going to like, oh my god, it sounds so great. But, remember that time where you just left me there hanging by myself? And I was like, where he at though? Or where's she at though? Where are they at? So now you want to come back? And I'm like, I don't think so. I have 3 other great offers right there that actually are giving me something back in reciprocation. So I think I'm going to go for those. Why? Because I healed from you already. That's not something you're overthinking about. You might be overthinking about other things, but not that. I'll tell you that much. Right. The only thing you're thinking about is how am I going to manifest this growth in my life? These new beginnings in my life? How am I going to, not even how am I already know I'm going to do it. It's a matter of like making it happen, what I have to do for it. What tools can I use to make this happen, to make this grow, to whatever. That's the only thing you're thinking about right now. Why? Because this was what love was for you. Love was linked to the 7 of Swords. So they can look at me online. Petty. Yeah, you're like, yeah, so I just decided to focus on work and to, you know, watch my crops grow and things come to fruition, and I'm just not going to stop till I get that. And you know what? Because at the end of the day, that's giving me the growth that I needed. So thank you for that. And even if it takes a while, That's okay, because before you know it, it's going to move really quickly. I think it's already, when I saw it, it was like this. So it was midway. I was already turning the wheel, right? Oh, they're not going to like that, though. Yeah, like, what is a no? What is a no? Meanwhile, there they are with their shitty ass offer again. But I got you a fake flower from the dollar store. What do you mean? No. Like, like, I said what I said. Having that guard up. It's a whole conversation happening right here. And then you walk away. Alright, so how are we walking away to that money? That's right, that stability. Like, honey, I'm gonna focus on my coins because you ain't offering me much of anything. And guess what? And that is where I'm gonna find my happiness. So I'm gonna cut this shit out so you can go on your way. And I'm gonna focus on my happiness. Make sure that me and my family's taken care of. Whoever that may be. And make sure that I got a stable roof over my head and all that stuff. And you know what? That is what's making me happy. And those are my wishes that are being granted. The end. All right, well, that's your bonus reading. Bye.